Okay everybody, so welcome back to another episode of the build of the Vortini, which sadly E-Wings is going away, which is really sad because so far this seems great. Obviously I haven't flown it yet because it's still in many pieces, but it is a shame. Now, what we were doing, ladies and gentlemen, the whole reason why progress on this stopped for a little while is because I needed all the bits here in order to basically cut them in and then organise getting stuff, do the shrink wrap stuff, which I'll be honest with you, I haven't fully started where that stuff went after the last episode. I mean, for example, we're going to have to get this cut in the right place and bedded in, as well as this needs its whole cutting. I'm probably going to cut the stuff away from that once done. So we have to make sure that this is, actually no, we don't need to make sure that is set, but we need to make sure this is bound and working. Cut a hole, put it in. I need to cut the hole for this in the right place and a channel for the wire to come out. So yes, I've done a rough thing. This is miles nose heavy at the moment, but there is a motor to put on the back of it. And I'd rather it be nose heavy than tail heavy, because you can always move this back steadily, and it being nose heavy is obviously more stable. So we're going to start cutting some holes, and once I've got all these holes cut, I've got the little AN way. Actually, this is the package more or less as it came, other than the fact that that was around like that, all taped up in a bag. So 2 sets of the bigger ones and 2 sets of the smaller ones, and these are the smaller ones. So I'm going to have that sat about there. Mostly the reason why it's going there is that's the thickest bit of the wing, so when I'm putting, I'm having to cut holes to fit stuff in, best doing the thickest point. And then this is just going to sit here, and the L goes out as far as it can in that direction. So we'll get those cut and I'll see you shortly. Okay, so we have our wings done. I'm actually putting this back on. So the temperature I use is 175. I found, because I had it a little bit hotter and I had a few problems. You can see it on this wing. It's a little bit flatter than it should be. This is basically 175 and constantly moving is a lot, but I'm going to redo this because this bit isn't quite sort of stuck on this end. You can see it's a bit more wrinkly and sort of the plastic moves on top of the foam. It's not bonded to it. So I'm going to run over it again. That's why this is in the process of heating back up again. So I'm going to give this a quick go over. On this one, whoops. Oh, I'll actually show you the fuselage as well. So I've just done a sheet on the bottom of here. To be honest with you, you could possibly do a little bit hotter, because I mean, it's not stuck fairly well, but it kind of looks still separate. But the problem is like this, where it starts going black, is because it's melting. Now, as you can see on here, I have attached an elevon, so I quickly went over this with the laminate as well. That's how much down I have, which I think should be more than enough. Basically what I'm doing is I'm getting the 1-inch blender tape that we buy by the box load. Piece on the top, and then what I'm doing is I'm turning it over like this and putting another piece on here and sort of down onto the edges of both sides to create a hinge. So this is just about heated up, so we'll take it, we'll give it a bit of a you can see it's starting to sort of shrink out. And something I've noticed about this iron is it seems to lose heat fairly quickly. At least doing this, it's down to 168. It should be 175. It's a little bit concerning. So you see it's starting to go black, so I've got a little bit too hot with that, but it won't make a difference. See, this foam, I know it's an insulator, so it's kind of meant to do it, but it does drop the heat a lot out of your iron. Maybe mine needs to be more powerful, or I should have it set a little bit higher so that by the time it drops it's the right temperature. I'm not sure, but it's certainly warm. Hot to the touch. So we've got our blender, so we put a piece across the top, and then you put your piece of tape in the middle, fold it over on either side of the bit of wood, and then you have, voila, un hinge, which needs a little bit of stretching just to get it to they have some down elevator. We'll see how we get on with that much. But this is where I'm going to leave this section. Whether this is in the video or not, I'm not sure. But we'll see. And now I'm going to do some more sheeting on the Concorde, I believe. So I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.